Hey, it's Graphic Policy Television, GPTV, I'm Brett. We've got a new unboxing. This one is the Injustice 2 Harley Quinn GameStop exclusive statue by DC Collectibles. Now, DC Collectibles hooked us up with this. It's not out yet, and it'll be a little while before it's on the shelves. It's going to retail for about $79.99. Now, for those who don't know, Injustice is an alternate world with your familiar DC superheroes, Superman, Batman, so on and so forth. You know, Harley Quinn, of course, the very popular character. In this world, though, the Joker went and murdered Lois Lane, which had Superman basically lose his mind and kind of take over the world in this fascist rage to prevent something like that from happening again. Batman leads an insurgent team to try to stop him from really dominating the world and preventing him from just being a complete fascist dictator. It's a really cool, different take on these classic characters. I've loved the comic series. There's going to be another comic series based off of Injustice 2 launching with the video game. I think it's already out digitally, so you can check that if you are interested. Now, obviously, Harley Quinn is a very popular character with people, so of course she's front and center. So this statue, of course, captures her in her Injustice 2 look with a numbered limited edition statue, and of course you're only going to be able to find that at GameStop, as I said. So this is done by Steve Kiwas. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, and the statue is about 7 7/4 tall. So let's go and actually look at the statue itself and give general thoughts as to what I think. So we've got this nice base to put Harley on, and it feels like it's mostly like a vinyl statue, I guess. It's not cold cast or anything like that. So that's interesting. There we go. Can get her in there. So as I said, it feels like it's kind of vinyl plastic. So we're not talking like a multi-$100 cold cast statue. So that's first and foremost. As far as the character, let's get in here and look. So far it's looking pretty solid to me. I'm going to give my thoughts, my initial thoughts on this. Let's go here. Alright, so let's go with the front. Detail on the front looks pretty solid. I noticed there's a little bit of some coloring issues on the jacket where it meets the chest. It's not that bad, though. Around the hips, we also see that a little bit with the belt. Again, not horrible. It doesn't really super detract. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the coloring on the red with the slight dark shading that's there. I think maybe it would have been better with a darker red instead of black. It looks like there's mess up in the coloring a little bit. So that kind of stands out a little. But as far as the details, I do like some of the details. The knee pads, I think, are really, really solid. The design with the straps coming down. The knee pads stand out and look like they're pads on knees as opposed to like sculpted on. The knife on the side of her looks really good. Stands out. A little bit rubbery, so it doesn't quite have a solid metal look to it. The belts, the buckles on the boots, coloring's decent. Doesn't stand out too great. The gun holster, though, I think looks really solid in my opinion. 3D, there's space there. It's something about it really stands out to me. Like, it's not the greatest holster in the entire world, but it looks good. The guns themselves are pretty cool. I think they're maybe a little bit too thin, but there's some great detail with the POW on it and the heart. Of course, we get the Batman symbol on the back, which is pretty cool. The coloring in here I think is really, really nice. It's subtle. Coloring is solid with the blonde into the red and the blonde into the blue. Again, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the red and the shading with the black. I might have gone with a different red to shade it in a little bit better. I mean, red's really difficult. I go and play my Warhammer 40K. I love my red orc vehicle, so I'm very well aware of the difficulty of doing red and doing a good shade on a red like that. I just don't know. I know some people will like this. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. The belt itself, the coloring's a little off as well. It looks like some of the lines aren't straight. So overall, It's not a bad statue. Actually, the goggles are really nice. We're gonna point that out. Something positive. We're gonna end this on a positive one. The goggles I think are really solid. I do like how they stand out from the head. It'd been nice maybe if there was glass in the goggles, but still, it looks good. It's a nice little addition to the figure. Face itself, I mean, it kind of looks like the video game version, so, you know, we can't really knock that. It's, you know, a take on the video game version, so yeah. A statue's not bad. I mean, for $79.99, it's, you know, you basically get what you pay for. There's a lot more high-quality statues out there, but of course those are going to cost you hundreds of dollars if you really want to get them. So, I mean, if you're a big Harley Quinn fan, this isn't a bad take on the figure, especially if you're an Injustice fan. So, basically, if you're a hardcore fan, you should probably be happy with this. For those who maybe want or are used to more high-scale statues like we normally see from DC Collectibles, you're probably going to want to pass on this. So, overall, this one's a bit of a mixed bag, in my opinion. There will be a link to this where you can get it from GameStop. You can actually pre-order it now. And yeah, so if you are into Harley Quinn, if you are into Injustice 2, if you're into DC Comics, or comics in general, you can hit us up every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and catch you later, Puddin'. Keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.